Hey everyone, Eric, the Clueless Homesteader here. I just want to do a quick video about something that I don't know if you'd really consider to be homesteading, but I find it to be interesting, so we're going to talk about it. And that is going to be buying silver. Had a package come in from JM Bullion, online website. I typically don't go to online dealers. I usually go to, excuse me, to a local coin shop that's, I don't know, 20 or 30 miles away, but there's somewhat of a deal on some silver Libras that I wanted online, so I said, what the heck, why not? I'm gonna get that this time around. Give it a shot. Occasionally I'll buy, if I do buy online, I usually like to wait for Black Friday or Cyber Week, whatever you want to call it, Cyber Monday. That's typically when their deals are the best, I feel. Best online deals are. I've only been stacking silver for a couple years here. But so far, my 3 or so years of stacking, that's when I've seen the best prices online is typically around Black Friday and the holiday time. What I like about silver, I have to give all credit to Simon over at the Uneducated Economist channel. He kind of really got me into it. And he points out that it's outside of a third-party system. I don't have to rely on anyone to get me. I own this in my hand. I don't need to go to a bank to pick this up. I have it. I don't have to wait for an online transaction to happen. I can pull this out and use it. And I think that's pretty cool. Kind of a type of insurance outside of the system. It's been, silver's had value for hundreds, if not thousands of years. It's probably right around $25, $26 an ounce right now. And that's about what these are, is 1 ounce pieces here. So each one of these is worth around $25, we'll say right now, as of May 2nd, 2023. This one will be a little bit more. This is actually a 2 ounce piece I got right here. This is from the Monarch Mint. So I think it's pretty cool. It's a little bit of diversification, a little bit of insurance in your life outside of a system. I don't have to rely on the bank to get it to me. It's fun to collect. My son really seems to enjoy it. So this package was a little bit for me and a little bit for him. The one that I was most interested in getting was, the Britannia. I said Libertard earlier. These are Britannias, silver Britannia, 1 ounce Britannias. And what I liked about these, I thought was interesting and made them worthy of collecting, number one, I think they look beautiful. Number two, it is supposed to be the last Britannia that is going to have Queen Elizabeth on it, since she passed away just last winter. Yeah. So I picked up 5 or so of these little ones here. And this is how it typically comes packaged, wrapped up in the plastic and everything like that. Pretty secure in the box, got a little extra weight for you. I paid a little extra money to make sure that someone had to be here to sign for it, so it wasn't just left on a doorstep. Definitely would be sad if a porch pirate got a hold of this. So let me see. These ones are for my son. So yeah, I got 5 of the Britannias. And then this here I picked up. This is from Silvertown Mint. I just grabbed this because it had a very low premium on it over the spot price. And so how silver is sold is there's a spot price, what the value of an ounce of silver is, and then there's a premium for that, right? For the dealer to either have minted it and made it, or just to be the carrier of it. So then you have to pay them a premium, and that's, it's anywhere from, I've bought in 3 years, I've bought as low as like $3 to $4 at my local dealer, all the way up to 7 or 8, and then it depends on the type of coin you're buying as well. That's just for silver. Gold has its own premium prices as well. And that'll just, a lot of that depends on supply and demand issues that are going on out there. And what you're buying. Like if these are silver rounds. They have, well, this one that I showed you is a silver round. It's not minted or issued by government. It has no face value. Whereas the Britannia is worth £2. It's legal tender for England, and I don't really know what £2 can get you. If anyone knows, let me know, please. But I like rounds. They're usually cheaper. I stick to more popular brands with rounds. Sunshine Mint, Monarch Mint, a couple other things. And then I do buy my local dealers, because if I ever do have to sell it, I mean, I'm probably going right back to them anyway. So they'll take their own silver back, obviously. This bad boy, I picked up 2 of these for my son. They're called Zombie Bucks, I think is what it's called. And it's just kind of a fun play on money if the world were ever to come to a zombie apocalypse. It's a new series. I don't remember who made it. I did buy it off JM Bullion again though. And this coin mint is called Pandemonium. So it's worth 75 Zombucks. So if the zombie apocalypse ever happens, I'm on my way to being a zombie millionaire, I guess. Kid hasn't seen this yet. I think he's gonna love it. He's gonna think it's pretty cool. So like I said, there's silver rounds, things like this that don't have any monetary value. They weren't issued by a government. They're just solely based on, maybe collectability. If not that, just the actual price of the silver content inside of them. These ones are bullion. They do have monetary value based on the government that issued them. I'm starting to, my stack's starting to get big enough that I'm venturing out into some different things, some different size bars and whatnot, just to have various sizes. I'll probably start going a little bit bigger just to make it easier to hold on to it. You start getting a couple 100 ounces of silver or something, it can be hard to hold on to all that. So this little guy here, it's got some weight to it, and it's a 2-ounce bar made by Monarch Metals. So that's pretty fun. As far as other things go, obviously the most recognizable is going to be, the Eagles, the dollar Eagles from the United States, the silver maple from Canada. Those are dollar ones. Stuff like that's really recognizable, and I think just about anyone would be willing to trade you for that or take the value of it. Again, I like to go the silver round way. It's a lot cheaper on the premium side, and just stick to the names that are well known out there and do some research. And there's a ton of people out there on YouTube who know a lot more about this than I do. So by no means am I an expert, but I just wanted to show you kind of what I do with my silver. And purely this is insurance. I'm not doing anything with it. I just like having it on hand or in different places and knowing that if I needed to get something, I could find someone somewhere that would be willing to trade with me. And again, Simon over at the Uneducated Economist explained it really well, and kind of really got me into it. I'd had a few pieces before, but kind of got more serious about it after listening to some of his videos explaining how he traded in, 100 or so pieces for a vehicle when he really needed it. I thought that was pretty cool, and I like that idea of that added line of security. The only other things I want to show you is one of my favorite pieces. I forgot to look up the actual series name for this. You can find these at most of your online dealers as well when they're in stock. This is a 2-ounce coin. I just thought it was cool how it's got the whole pirate treasure theme going on. There's another one that has a pirate on it. I think it's a 5-coin series. I have 3 out of the 5. So maybe we'll do a separate video someday just showcasing these because I think they're fun, and so does Liam, my son. And the other thing I have, obviously there are coins you can do for collectability value, their rarity. I don't know much about that game, so I stay away from it. I feel like it'd be an easy way to lose your money if you don't know what's popular and what's really going to go up in value. The one piece I did pick up was a 1921 peace dollar. And this one's not like the most spectacular one in the world, but this is the only coin I have that is for its rarity and collectability value. It is a graded one from the NGC, Numismatic, how do you say, Guarantee Corporation, one of the major grading corporations. I just picked this up. I think that they're really cool looking. They're beautiful. You know, this one cost me, can't remember, so I'm probably around $250 when I bought it a few years ago. I honestly have no idea what the value of it is now. I have no intentions of selling it. I will keep it forever. I just think it's a beautiful piece, and I kind of like the story behind the peace dollars. And I don't know, I just picked 1921 because I guess I like the number. But so that's kind of what a graded piece would look like. I should look into it to see how much it's worth. Who knows? You know, I would say it goes into homesteading just in the fact that having this kind of money or something like this laying around gives you an added line of protection and security. And you know, it's May 2nd, 2023. All sorts of craziness going on in the world right now with banks collapsing and being bought out and war this, war that, who knows? You know, maybe if they vote us into being unsecured bank owners someday and I can't get a hold of my other money because it's turned into stock or whatever craziness they got written into the bylaws of banks, I got something that I can lay back on. I don't stack a ton of this at one time. I literally, $20 or so a paycheck, I put away in an envelope. Once I feel like I've got enough money or the itch comes to stack or to buy something or I see a piece I like, I go out and I pick it up. That's kind of my approach to it. So slowly but surely, you know, $20 was that $40 a month over 3 years, you know, a couple hundred, maybe over $1,000 in silver that I've collected so far, something like that. When you put it all together and look at it, it starts to get pretty impressive, the amount that you have. So slowly but surely it grows. All right, that's an incredibly long video. If you stuck around for the whole thing, you're awesome. I really appreciate it. And let me know what kind of silver you're stacking. Take care, all.